Good morning everyone. In this session we will discuss about the banking introduction about banking. I am Anita, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, the Mizra College. Okay. What is banking? So the word bank was developed from the German word bank, that is BANCK. Okay. The word bank means a joint stock firm or joint stock company. So the bank is an institution which accepts deposits from the general public and extends loan to the household, the firm and the government. In short, banks are those institutions which deals in money and credit. What is the definition of banking? Banking Regulation Act of India 1949 defines banking as accepting for the purpose of lending or of investment of deposits of money from the public, repayable on demand or otherwise, or withdrawable by check, draft, order, or otherwise. The Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 and the Banking Regulation Act 1949 to govern the banking operations in India. ஸோ பேங்கிங் அப்படிங்கிற வேர்டு, த பேங்க் அப்படிங்கிற வேர்டு எதுலேருந்து டிரைவ் ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா, இட் இஸ் அ ஜெர்மன் வேர்ட் பேங்க், தட் இஸ் BANCK. ஓகே, விச் மீன்ஸ் அ ஜாயிண்ட் ஸ்டாக் கம்பெனி ஆர் அ ஜாயிண்ட் ஸ்டாக் ஃபார்ம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். ஸோ இந்த பேங்கிங் அப்படிங்கிற ஆக்ட் எப்போ கொண்டுட்டு வந்தாங்க அப்படின்னா 1934. பேங்கிங் Regulation Act 1949, the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. Okay, the banking அப்படிங்கிற வேர்ட் வந்து it is accepting for the purpose of lending or investment of deposits money from the public. So public கிட்ட இருந்து மணியை டெபாசிட் பண்ணவோ இல்லை அவங்களுக்கு லெண்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் அவங்க அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிவிட்டு அவங்களுக்கு எப்போ தேவைப்படுதோ அப்போ அவங்களோட டிமாண்டுக்கு பொறுத்து நம்ம அதை ரீபே பண்ணணும். ஸோ அந்த ரீபேயபிள் டிமாண்ட் வந்து ஒன்று செக்காக வித்ட்ரா பண்ணலாம், இல்லை டிராஃப்டாக இருக்கலாம், இல்லை எனி அதர் மோட் ஆஃப் பேமெண்ட்டில் இருக்கலாம். ஓகே, த ரிசர்வ் பேங்க் ஆஃப் இந்தியா ஆக்ட் வந்து 1934. So the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 and the Banking Regulation Act 1949 to govern the banking operation in India. Okay. And the next one is banking structures in India. So a well-regulated banking system is a key for comfort for local and foreign stakeholders in any country. So the prudent banking regulation is recognized as one of the reasons why India is less affected by the global financial crisis. Banks can be broadly categorized as commercial banks or cooperative banks. So the banks which meet specific criteria are included in the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. These are called as a scheduled bank. So the commercial bank or scheduled banks or cooperative banks considered to be the safer and are entitled to specific facilities like a refinance from RBI. So the inclusion in this schedule also comes with its responsibility of reporting to the RBI and maintaining a percentage of its demand and its time liabilities as cash reserve ratio with RBI. And next one is a structures of banks in India. So the Reserve Bank of India is called as a bankers bank. Okay, so these Reserve Bank of India are categorized into three categories: commercial bank, cooperative bank, development bank. So the commercial bank is also categorized into two. One is nationalized bank and another one is private bank. And next one is a cooperative banks. It is also categorized into two: short-term credit and long-term credit. This short-term credit is categorized into two. One is agricultural credit and one is the urban credit. And next one is a development bank. It is also three categories. One is Exim Bank, that is Export and Import Bank, and Industrial Bank and Agricultural Bank. Okay. So these are the structures of bank in India. Okay. And next one is what are all the private banks are there in India? There are list of banks are there. Axis Bank, Federal Bank, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, S Bank, Industrial Bank, and Jammu and Kashmir Bank, Karur Vysya Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Lakshmi Vilas Bank, Ratnakar Bank, and South Indian Bank, Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank, etc. Okay, so these are all the Indian private bank. And next one is the list of commercial banks, public sector banks. So one is State Bank of India, Dena Bank, Allahabad Bank, Indian Bank, Andhra Bank, Indian Overseas Bank, Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, Vijaya Bank, and Canara Bank, Central Bank of India. So these are all the list of commercial bank in India. And next one is a role of Reserve Bank of India. So the Reserve Bank of India is also called as a bankers bank. So the Bank of India is the Central Bank of India and was established on April 1, 1935 in accordance with the provisions of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. Since its inception, it has been headquartered in Mumbai and though originally privately owned, and RBI has been fully owned by the Government of India since nationalization in 1949. So this RBI is governed by the central government and appointed by the central government. RBI has a 22 regional office across India. The Reserve Bank of India was set up on the recommendation of the Hilton Young Commission. So these are the role of Reserve Bank in India. And next one is the functions of RBI. So what are all the functions of RBI is the monetary authority, regulator and supervisor of the financial system. So what is monetary authority? That is formulates, implements and monitors the monetary policies. And next one is the objective. It is maintaining a price stability and ensuring adequate flow of credit to the productive sectors. And regulator and supervisor of the financial system, it prescribes a board parameters of banking operations within with the country's banking and financial system functions. In this objective, maintain public confidence in the system, protect depositor interest and provide cost-effective banking service to the public. The banking ombudsman scheme has been formulated by the Reserve Bank of India for effective redressal of complaints by bank customers. So these are all the functions of RBI. Okay. So I hope you are all understand the banking definition and the list of banking structures and the RBI role and the RBI functions. Thank you.